Hi everybody! Today I am going to show you how to decorate with gold and silver foil sheets the Christmas tree bowls. First, we need white acrylic paint, water, a brush and a palette. Well, and Christmas bowls, where without them. I take a grey bowl and with white acrylic color to paint a few snowflakes on it. So, I paint across. Then, I paint lines of the diagonal. Between them, I draw these zigzags. At the end of the lines, I will do more of these serifs. Snowflakes ready. I add dots for decoration. On the reverse side, paint the same. If the paint rolls off the bowl, it's necessary to take it thicker. For me, for example, on the other side of it rolls. But now I'll do a second layer and everything will be fine. Let's paint some more simple snowflakes between the two big ones. Be sure the acrylic dry completely, otherwise the outlines can be ruined. After the bowl is dry, I apply a special glue for gold foil sheets. It's sold in hobby stores and art stores, just like the gold sheets. Our job is to carefully go over all the places where we have white paint with the glue. Wherever there is white, there should be glue. Avoid any streaks. Try not to go over the borders of the white paint with the brush. Where you smear the glue, that's where the foil will stick. If you go out of bounds, so the foil will be out of bounds too. The neatness of your snowflake depends on how carefully you draw the pattern with glue. Leave the bowl for 5 or 6 minutes to dry. The glue has to set a little. Now we apply sheets foil. This bowl I will have a silver one. I work with nylon gloves and I advise you to. Otherwise, the foil will be sticky to your fingers. So we glue the sheet onto the bowl and lightly press it to the bowl with a brush or your fingers. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Should I leave it like that? It's a joke. Let it dry for a few minutes. Now take a soft dry brush and scrub off the excess foil. That's gonna take some work, especially if you have glossy bowls. I have a matte bowl, so the sheeting comes off pretty easily. You can get a smaller and a stiffer brush if your foil doesn't come off well. You can just snake it off. Here it's necessary to brush it off the bowl with quite active circular motion. Look how cute this bowl is. Now the bowl needs to be varnished. You also need a special varnish for the gilding. You can buy it at the same place as the gilding. It's better to choose a clearer varnish. Let's send the bowl to dry. In the meantime, let's make the second bowl, dark with gold. This time let's paint Christmas trees. I have a glossy bowl and it doesn't paint on it very well, but I take thicker paint and continue. My Christmas trees will be simple 3 triangles. There are 4 Christmas trees on the bowl. Between the trees, I will make dots, as if very little snowflakes. I send the bowl to dry 5 or 6 minutes. Check if it is dry. Alright, I can glue. Carefully following the contours of the trees, I glue wherever there is white paint. Don't forget about our snowflakes. They also need to dab with glue. Here is the part I am going to smear carelessly, so that there is some kind of obstruction. So again I sent it to dry after the glue for about 5 minutes. I wrap it in gold sheets. I leave it to dry for a couple of minutes. Remove off the excess gilding. Here with this bowl I had to work with peeling because it's glossy and gilding doesn't want to leave it without a fight. That's why even a bristle brush is a good idea. Sometimes it happens that you just had a mistake in the work. For example, the glue got past the contours or the paint is not dry to the end. Then no bristles won't help you. Mistakes in the technology of the process eventually lead to problems. It's not always critical. Even in this bowl next to one tree, I leave a little bit of extra gilding left over. Maybe the glue got in there, or the acrylic didn't dry, or sometimes else. Something went wrong. Cover with Varnish. Here are such wonderful bowls. They're already hanging on my Christmas tree. You can experiment with pattern and color of balls and sheets. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a happy new year. Bye bye.